Hi there, here's the colors that are coming up in this pour that I've already done. So here it is, and it's a pour that I played around with a lot, and then I actually tilted and did a little spray bottle drip painting as well, or drip pouring, I guess you could say, just to run the paint and get some sort of a little background drawing for myself. You'll see coming up it doesn't look too great. And then what I've done is I started adding layers on top of this, and I'm using this as my background. So coming up here is, you'll see it's dried and I've added some browns in there. Now here I'm obviously pouring some fluid greens down and shaping them into sort of a tree sort of foreground, and which ends up being more of a background. So I'm just going to let you watch from here because there's not really much of a plan. I'm just trying to get a background made so I can do some painting on it down the road. And you'll see at the end what I came up with. That'll sort of show you in stages and small short videos each time I let it sit and then go back and work some more on it. So hope that explains, and hope you enjoy just seeing the various stages and what I ended up with. Thanks for stopping by, and I will come back if I want to try to explain anything. So now that that section's dry, I added this wet fluid paint, and this was a mixture of various browns and some gold and copper, and there was probably some bronze in there. And now that has dried, and this is what it looks like. So I'm starting to form in some foreground looking ideas, and I just kind of see where things lead me. Um, obviously I wanted to sort of create some tree-like structures and get some sort of a forest sort of scene going here. So from there I started painting on the trees and highlighting and adding color and accentuating the lights and the darks, and the shadows. And I begin sort of breaking it down into some branched areas and broken branch areas. And yeah, so that's where my mind is going, and I have lots to do on the rest of behind the trees yet, and you'll see what I add in there coming up. Yeah, so here's the animals that I started adding, and I continue to add things and deepen the colors and accentuate them a little bit more. You'll see that I'm sort of working in that background too a little bit. Um, I tried various things, but I started just to really deepen out and uh, create that back green area. And then I started adding the mosses and greenery to the foreground in the forest there and on the ground and up the trees. And a little bit of birds up in the sky there. Their silhouettes. So just the idea of the birds are there. And yeah, I wanted to sort of keep it a little bit of a magical kind of feel. So I left the brightly highlighted antlers, and I left the animals kind of all the same. So here it is outside. It's all varnished now, and I hope you enjoyed just the progression. Um, I don't really do tutorial videos because I don't tend to sit down and set my camera up each time I'm sitting down painting, but I still hope you enjoy seeing my process photos and some of the video, and I will do some uh, video showing a little more eventually. Thanks for stopping by.